My fish fam, it's Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I'm here with my brother.
And new cards.
And yeah, a lot of new cards, a lot of new shiny stuff that came out of Lorwyn Eclipse. We are playing Blue-White Merfolk, and more refined version of Blue-White Merfolk featuring Wander. We got our Wander Brine Trapper. We've got our Silvergill Mentor. We got our Sig Wanderwine Wisdom, and also Champions of the Shoal. These are all our newcomers to the deck. And we're leaning a little bit more into a heavier white, or like a little bit more of a tuned deck than my last Azorius build, because I think these are the best cards. I really like the Wanderbrine Trapper for multiple reasons. It's a 1 mana 2/1 creature. All right, so that is way larger than on the average Merfolk that we get in this deck, like way bigger. And it also has the activated ability of paying 1 tap and tapping another untapped creature you control, which actually has really good synergy with our Champions of the Shoal. So you have to exile a Merfolk when either in play or in your hand to put into play. When it enters the battlefield or becomes tapped, you get to stun a creature. Now that's great. So tap a creature and stun it. That's great because either you attack and tap creatures, or you can actually activate your Wanderbrine Trapper to also get a stun counter on there, just in case you don't want to attack with your Champion of the Shoal. I don't know why you wouldn't want to. It's a 4/6 Merfolk. It's literally like the biggest Merfolk we've ever had in our lives. And also having 1-drops early like Wanderbrine Trapper is great synergy with Sig Wanderwine Wisdom, because the only way so when it enters the battlefield, a creature that deals damage to a player or planeswalker gets to draw you a card. And the only way this card is going to be effective at all is if we have a good enough, a high enough density of 1-drops like our Wanderbrine Trapper. And of course, I love the Silvergill Mentor. I mean, I just think this is a slam dunk card. It's a 2 mana Merfolk that has 2 bodies on it, and which synergizes really well with our Island Walk Lords, or just being able to block and have synergy, and and also Vidalian Hexcatcher. Okay, so because we are now, we've got rid of all the junk out of the deck, we have room for Ephemerate. Ephemerate is the white instant, exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It has rebound. I actually played with this card, I want to say 6 years ago. Like I play tested this card a long time ago, but unfortunately at the time there wasn't like many good ETB creatures. That like, yeah, we still had Silvergill Adept, and I was playing with like Merfolk Trickster, Harbinger of the Tides, Master of Waves, and it was all just really clunky or like too situational. That's not true today. All right, so if we play Flood Pits Drowner and then Ephemerate it, that's great value. I go end of turn Flood Pits, also Ephemerate my Flood Pits Drowner, tap another creature. Oh, at my upkeep, also Ephemerate my Flood Pits Drowner, tap down another creature, and then like I don't even need Island Walk. I just will bash in. So Flood Pits can tap down 3 things at once and keep it tapped until next turn. And then we also have things like Silvergill Adept. You're going to draw a card. Silvergill Mentor. Also Sig, in theory, you could ephemerate this thing you could ephemerate this and then target another creature with its ability and also draw extra cards. And Champions of the Shoal is a great target, so to stun extra creatures. And not to mention, you could also reset your Mindspring Merfolk to draw a bunch more cards. And in the face of a bunch of removal, I mean, at the worst case, you just use this in response as like basically a pseudo counter to any removal spell. Okay, they Flage, target my Lord of Atlantis. Well, no, not really. Okay, I'm gonna Ephemerate.
Whoop.
Yeah, surprise. So, very interested to see how Ephemerate is gonna play. I don't know if this deck needs 4. Don't know if it needs 4.
It needs 10 of them.
Could have, because I think 3 is a comfortable number, but 4 might be too much, and I should have something else in this 1-drop slot. Because I only have like 12 relevant things to do on turn 1: Mindspring, Ether Vial, Wanderbrine Trapper. I need like 14. That's the golden number. And Ephemerate is not something you do at all on turn 1. Okay. Oh yeah, we're testing Path to Exile. I might be open to playing with Prismatic Ending to deal with Urza Saga, because I forgot that it can deal with Urza Saga, but I'm just going to... One thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time. And I don't want too many Path to Exiles, but, you know, we'll try it. Path to Exile is a bad removal spell these days, because you're basically ramping your opponent. But you know what? Maybe it'll still come up in the right spot. Okay, with that, let's get into our Modern League.
Yeah.
All right, round 1, we won the die roll. I'm not super in love with this hand, but I don't hate it either. We're going to keep it. We do have our Mindspring Merfolk. We even have a Wanderwine hub. A lot of
Ooh, I
people are
haven't seen
asking.
that one for a while.
Yeah, a lot of people are asking me, why aren't you playing with Wanderwine hub? And I'm like, okay, I could probably cut off like a hollow fountain or two to make room for it. But like because it's so necessary to get a how do I put it? It's so necessary in this deck to get basic planes in play. So because we play with Harbinger of the Seas, right? That I need to have a fetch mana base. Striker Rich. We were up against Storm. This whole hand is useless for the most part.
Big cards.
Okay, well, we can continue playing without losing anything. Player Sig, which will hopefully draw us a card. Hopefully. You never know. Might do nothing. What is this? No response. I'm not going to respond. Oh, my, oh, cancel.
Your shortcuts are all fucked?
Yeah, I think my shortcut, go to combat. Attack.
Which doesn't actually mean go to combat.
My past priority is fine, but... Well, I'm going to fix this. Alright, it works. It works.
Yow!
Do we have artist
Are you
talent?
recording?
What is this? Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Okay,
Oh, it's an otter.
it is.
Or a mink or a weasel or something.
Okay, I can flip this thing. Do I want to? I think the answer is no.
Flip the fuck out.
What does the other side do again? It's, the second side is whenever this creature transforms into Sig, target creature you control gains protection from each color until your next turn. Oh, so it actually protects it for the entirety. I don't think I want to flip it right now. I think I just want to put like a bunch of cards on the battlefield, and that's okay with me. What is going on here? This thing needs to be a little bit bigger. No. No.
Wanderwine.
I wish I could be a little bit more interactive. I'm not. I have no I don't think I have any options except to like play a Lord, attack, then play Mindspring Merfolk, hope my opponent like doesn't win. Cuz like I can't do anything here. Can I even win by next turn?
You will.
This will be 3. I can attack for 3, 6, 10, 13. Not quite, actually. Damn.
He's going to hurt himself.
There's a Ral.
Is he new to the set?
No. This is old. Well, as old as... What's it called? It's as old as Modern Horizons 3. Which is basically a year and a half. Wow, Modern Horizons 3 has been out that long? Damn. It makes me feel like that's as long as it's been since I won a tournament. So this combo together is going to be supremely lethal. Because Artist Talent says, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you can discard a card if you do draw a card. So they got mana, they got mana reduction, they got now more mana and cards. Okay, we can pass priority through all this stuff. It's okay. I got nothing, honestly. I got nothing.
Well, you can say that in the chat. Then you'll really know.
So if you can make a big Ral. Well, actually, doesn't the Ral... Oh, yeah, the Ral damage them already. So now I got lethal.
Yes, he hurt himself.
In theory. Actually, I don't, because there's still a Ral in play.
And this isn't the one that flips coins.
No, this is a coin flipper.
He's got the flips.
It's got the flips, that's right. Ral has the flips. Ral is Two-Face.
We were decent men living in indecent times.
Yeah. Hopefully this is just a bunch of mana going nowhere. I feel... Okay, hold on. What's in the graveyard? I haven't been paying attention. Is there like a Past in Flames? Yeah, there's room that they brick here. There is definitely room that they brick, but they have a lot of mana. What is this? Non-creature spells. You cast cost one less. Source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent. That's not important. Okay, so there's some chance they can brick.
Whiff.
Did they whiff? Please just pass the turn or concede. I don't care.
Yeah, conceding would be the best.
Conceding would be fine and dandy. Okay, what is this card? The Fire-Brained Scheme. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Oh, that's not good.
Brick.
What do you find? You found Ruby Medallion, Ruby Medallion. Those are bricks. Ruby Medallion and Ruby Medallion does not get anywhere. Oh, they got Wish, though.
I wish that didn't happen.
Yeah, me too. I wish upon a star. Okay, I can't see. Okay, so apparently Ralph flipped. We're probably just stone dead here. What is this, turn 3?
Welcome to Lorwyn.
I'm the one representing Lorwyn here. My opponent's representing Modern Horizons 3. They went like -8, right? Or what did they do? What happened? Didn't it have like a million? Exile the top 8 cards of your library. You may cast instants and sorcery spells from among them. What did they get? They got... Oh, they got a Grape Shot. Okay, that's fine. It's good enough for me. I saw enough.
Ephemerate it.
No. I'm not going to ephemerate it. What do we got? Like, not much. Okay, we got Deshaun's Tidebinder. Deshaun's Tidebinder is okay. Harbinger of the Seas, like, sometimes is good, but not really. It's like, Harbinger of the Seas can be good, just to shut off some, like, sideboard cards.
The Crying Man. He's good against Storm.
Huh?
The Crying Man is good against Storm.
Not really. Like, if they're comboing off, it doesn't matter. Like, you can hit a Storm trigger, but then they'll just replay from their graveyard again. It's not like anything happened. Okay, we do need the Hex Catcher. I might want to bring in Mystical Dispute. I can hit Ruby Medallion, I guess. I'm not that desperate. Okay, we definitely want Force. Who doesn't want Tishana's Tidebinder?
And run it. Keep rolling there.
How good is Ephemerate? Like, Ephemerate might be, like, does not really interact. Ephemerate is not going to interact with the combo, but it's going to interact with their sideboard cards. So, okay, if Champions of the Shoal, this is not your matchup. You are too chunky. Chunky galore. I have to take out 4 more cards. Sig can draw me a card. I think Silvergill Mentor with Hexcatcher is great. Maybe I'll shave... No, I'm just going to shave the Harbingers. Maybe one of these other Island Walk Lords.
Shave his nuts.
How low can we go? Okay, let's take out some Ephemerates. 2 more cards. Mystical Dispute. There's no blue cards in the deck, but like sometimes just 3 mana counter something can still matter. As awkward as that sounds. I have 29 creatures. Probably I should be taking out all the Ephemerates. It's probably just what I should be doing. Can bring in Consign. The best thing Consign will do is like interact with what's it called?
Kleenex.
It can interact with like a Grape Shot that's just meant to wipe my board, but not actually to win the game. Hand is poop, really. It's just too much mana, and like the double force negation is just not flexible for me.
Molly.
1 Sig that can flip back and forth. 1 set of force, and I can't. I am sort of close from casting force negation. This thing. If one of these vials were a land, it would be okay, because then I could just play vial and just play my creatures off vial and then hard cast force negations. The hand's a bit too weak. Okay, I'm mulligan. I don't really like this hand either.
I think it's great.
I don't like it, but we'll keep it. Okay, we're gonna keep. Oh, I have to get rid of a card. I'll get rid of the Lord. Fortunately, at least this hand is pretty interactive. I'll start with Wandering Hub, show my Silvergill Mentor, pass.
Now we scared.
I hope so.
Silvergill Mentor, huh?
Are you going to strike it rich? Oh, you're going to exile 2 cards. Till the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Ruby Medallion and a Pyretic Ritual.
Fuck. Why can't blue have a Pyretic Ritual?
I don't know. I think they chose the Ruby. Oh, right on time, Mindspring Merfolk. Right on time. We'll play this Merfolk. I'll play the Mentor. Unfortunately, I have to show them something. Show them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show them the Mindspring Merfolk, even though I have no intention of playing it for the next few turns. Or maybe I'll play it next turn if I really want to play Hexcatcher.
How many fish power do you think that engine is?
Oh my god, are they going to go for a turn 2 kill?
Lethal.
They're going for a turn 2 kill. How rude. How rude.
Is Storm viable in 2026?
Oh, absolutely. It's like the second best deck. It's the super second best deck. I was thinking about playing that white artifact. What's it called? It's like if you can't play if you played a non-artifact spell, you can't play another non-artifact spell or some crap like that.
Some kind of torpor orb?
No, it's almost like a rule of law card, but on a creature. But it only affects non-artifacts. If you're an artifact deck, it still works.
Some kind of witching well.
Do you know what Witching Well is?
I thought I did.
Well, to be honest, I don't even know what Witching Well is, so you might be right. I actually hate the ritual into Ruby kill, because it's just a turn 2 kill. What did you find? Oh, you found an Orm's Chant. Okay, then you played a Ral. Is that the end of this turn?
I was way off. You should still be playing this card though. When you sacrifice it, you can draw 2.
Okay, I'm gonna pass. And if Ral tries to trigger, I'm Tishana's Tidebindering that stupid thing.
Hell yeah. Ral loves bondage.
Probably.
How come the red deck got the cute animal?
Which we mean? Oh, well, we got a cute animal too. Worm's Chant. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard. Okay, that will resolve, but Ral will not. Actually, is it worth?
No.
I could play Hexcatcher in response to just counter the next thing. And that would kill off this turn too. Do they have a land drop? No, they don't have a land drop. Yeah, I was really thinking about it looks like I have Tishana's Tiebinder to them because I showed them the Mind Spring and I didn't play it. Because the thing is, I can just play Hexcatcher, and then if they play a Ritual, then I just sack a Merfolk, and like it's over. So I think that's just the safest play. I think that's just the safest play.
The only way to win is to not play the game.
Oops. I was supposed to let this thing resolve first, because otherwise it can flip and they can kill my Hexcatcher. Okay, they failed. I did that wrong though.
He punted on camera.
Oh my god, happens almost every single time. Happens even more often when you're here. What a surprise.
No, there's no coincidence.
What a surprise. Oh, we have a counter spell now.
For all those blue cards he plays.
Yep, that's right.
That's a nice little token.
I guess.
Some sort of eel or...
I'm not sure what's the best way to play this hand. I'm just holding up the Tishana's Tidebinder for this Ral. Brother's Hood End.
Well, fuck.
Could you stop swearing? I'm losing like ad revenue as we speak.
You should just have a thing that use AI to bleep it out. I'm sure you could.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to play Tishana's Tidebinder here so that this thing ends and I just double counter this and everything will be good. Does that reduce the cost of cards whenever you cast a spell? No. Well, it can, but you have to activate it. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
He's wearing a little smock.
Okay, so now we'll counter Brother's Hood End. That'll be the end of that. Where's your art, Brother's Hood End? Brotherhood's End.
Was that from Brothers War or whatever?
Yeah. Brothers.
Oh, that's an old one.
Fighting each other. Come on, land. So I can play a creature and hold up this mystical dispute. Poop. I don't really like that card. Can I even get close to lethal? Not really.
Just play it safe.
They found that their creature was useless. I can sort of play it safe. I do have the mystical dispute.
Mm-hmm.
What is this lethal? 4, 7, 8. That's not lethal. Okay, I don't have to play anything. I can just flash in a Flood Pit's Drowner at end of turn.
Pass the turn, you have nothing.
Ren's Resolve. Cast spell, discard. Sure.
What about Stimpy?
Got a Manamorphose and a Pyretic Ritual. That actually sucks.
I thought Manamorphose was banned.
No. Never. Okay, so this is just going to be a lot of mana.
No, it's...
I guess the card that I had to counter was like the Ren's Resolve. Sack. Well, the problem is if I don't use this Mystical Dispute, I don't know when I do. So you can Pyretic Ritual from the graveyard. You have 2 cards in hand. My Hexcatcher is very, very largely vulnerable anyway. Pay 1 red, get 3 more mana, 4 mana. Okay, I'm going to counter this. Or I'm going to attempt to counter it. They can actually pay for it with the Pyretic Ritual, I guess.
It's not legal in Pioneer.
Well, there's a lot of stuff not legal in Pioneer. Did it say it's banned? It's not legal in
Yes.
Standard either.
If it's not legal, that means it's banned.
Oh, they let it resolve. Interesting. Okay, they're gonna play Pyretic Ritual, maybe just to trigger the artist talent, I think. Lets them discard a card to get a card.
He's a modern Van Gogh.
I'm like, why didn't I ever see this before? It's from Bloomborough, so they never had the option. Well, they discarded a Manamorphose. Is that what happened? Or did they not? They just chose not to do it. You may discard a card. Well, that's a sign of strength. Anyway, okay, I have no response.
There wasn't any fish in Bloomborough, was there?
There was literally fish. Like, literally. Fish tokens and stuff. Gift a fish. No merfolk, though. A lot of other squirrely creatures. Grape shot. Okay, this is not terrible. It's not a terrible result. So I lose my board, but I didn't add to it.
See, now if you had the Crying Man.
Okay, how is this all going to get divided? Maybe I can try to save this thing. Probably it's not going to matter, though. Because it just needs to be like 4 on this thing. 3. Where'd this one go? This one's going at my face. Are you nuts? It's also going at my face. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Who knows what?
So I can like sack. Oh, I see. There's 2 mana up. There's a lot of mana. Okay, so we'll sack this one. Yeah, I'm gonna sack my Hexcatcher. I'm brave. I'm that brave. They're gonna pay a mana.
Your thing is on fire.
The humidifier? The humidifier, the thing that sprays water, is on fire. No, it's not.
That's why it's got fire in the name. Humidifier.
They didn't pay it? Okay, that's lucky. That's super lucky. Are they playing Past in Flames now or something? Oh, they were. Okay, we're going up. We're moving up a level. We're moving up. Okay, I gotta get our opponent dead like super fast.
What do you think he's painting?
The grape shot?
No, the artist talent.
Oh, yeah, that should be your card. My brother paints. Looks like he's painting with honey. Who knows what he's painting with? Well, the mana is awkward here. So I can attack for 3, keep Flood Pit's Drowner up, but that's like worthless. It would seem to me that I should attack for 5, play Wander Brine Trapper, just to maximize pressure. Because I don't know if my opponent's going to play like another Grape Shot or something. Or, no, I can play Flood Pits too. Okay, I'll just attack for 3. There's a board wipe or a creature in the way. Was that in the hand the entire... I mean, it probably was in the hand the entire time, but you never know.
Turd Goblins.
The game was being played in such a way that... okay, so I think I'm lost here. We just don't have a last interactive piece. We had interaction. It was worthless. I get a sense... But I'm not certain. I got a sense that our opponent was dead and they found the wish.
So stupid.
Well, that's magic for you folks. That's magic. No, sadly, I mean we didn't even stand a chance here. We lost twice. I'm just gonna concede because I have I have nothing.
Was Past in Flames banned?
No, nothing has been banned in Storm. Nothing. I can't think of a single thing that was banned in Storm outside of like Gitaxian Probe. We'll tell you what. Storm basically got soft banned because they printed so much interaction versus it. But interaction, I'm not playing today. Anyway, that was match 1. Let's move on to match 2. Round 2, I won the die roll. Hand sort of sucks.
You don't even know what you're up against.
This is yeah, but I have 2 ephemerates and I have no white mana. I literally have my only 2 cavernous souls here. I mean that is that's the cost that we're getting for playtesting, because I was pretty certain that we don't need 4 ephemerates in this deck. Okay, so what are the upsides? The upside is if I draw a white source, the hand's not even good if I draw a white source because I have no ETB creatures. Okay, I'm just going to mulligan. This hand has... We got, again, more colorless sources. I only have 2 Mutavaults in this deck, too. We're going to have to mulligan again.
No.
First hand looked infinitely better than this one.
Come on, 4 ephemerates. Let's see all 4 of them. All lined up there.
Well, I wouldn't. Okay, this hand's very good. This is a keep. We'll pitch the Ether Vial. How badly do we need actual blue mana? Actually, I'll get rid of the Cavernous Souls. And then we'll figure out what we want to do with this Flooded Strand later. Because maybe we'll fetch for a Hollowed Fountain. There are white cards in this deck. And white abilities.
If you're playing white, you should fetch for a hollow 1.
Okay, we're up against, apparently, I guess... Well, I don't want to presume anything. We could be up against Storm again. Oh! We're up against the Jeskai Blink.
Mr. Coil Weird.
Blink away. Prismatic ending me immediately. Kicking me while I'm down, are you? We will fetch a Hollowed Fountain. I will play the Silvergill Adept. Hopefully find a land. That is not a land. It's not what I wanted to see. Because if we had a land, then I could play Silvergill Mentor and hold up Ephemerate. What?
Completely missed. They whiffed so hard. When you reveal Silvergill Mentor off of Silvergill Adept, you should get like an extra something. Draw a card or something. Come on, Wizards, hire me.
Now, this is a blink deck. What's funny is that we are also artificially a blink deck. Okay, so, I mean, this is not the most hopeless situation. We'll just play Ether Vial and pass with our Ephemerate up. Play Flage. Do it. Do it. Play Flage.
Right on board.
Do it.
Aww.
Oh. Crap. Now what do I do? I guess just let it resolve? Yeah, let it resolve. You want to bounce my Silvergill Adept? They might bounce my Ether Vial. Okay, that's fine. I can use the Mutavault to attack the Fairy if they use a...
Could use the extra card draw.
Yeah, exactly. Fool. Teferi, you were an absolute fool. Playing right into my hands once again. Ooh, I drew a Mind Spring. That's good. Okay, let's attempt to kill a Teferi. If they Solitude, that's... like I think that's fine. There it is.
Called it.
Because that's like a 2-for-1.
No.
There's no way to save that, and pass. Now, the only thing that will suck is if they bounce this Ether Vial.
Oh, yeah, you can't play artifacts.
Or exile it or something. So if they play like Snapcaster Mage, Prismatic, my Ether Vial, that will suck. That won't be good.
Did he call it again?
Fable, that's... I'm not in love with that, but sure. Yeah, we got the car. It's card up.
Fresh off the dealership. Lost 25% of its value.
Well, I guess holding up Ephemerate is useless, right? It's completely useless. We might as well bolt ourselves. Just what to play here? I guess Silvergill Adept. Show the Silvergill Mentor.
There should be interaction there. Great design space. They missed it.
What?
Revealing Mentor off of Adept. There should be a combo there. Maybe you draw two cards.
If you reveal a card if you reveal a card from your hand, that also requires you to reveal a card from your hand.
No, they're both.
You get double the effect.
They're Silvergills. They're both Silvergill.
Oh, they're both Silvergill.
Yeah,
they're
that's
both.
what I'm
It's
saying.
from their. I don't even know what a Silvergill is.
Jesus.
I mean, they're all Merfolk to me. Different faction of Merfolk. So my current plan is
Resign.
play Silvergill Mentor, go all in attacking this Teferi Time Raveler, and then hopefully I'll try to get something to deal damage to, and then I'll like Violent Sig to draw a card. That's the default plan. Do I want to block this thing? Nah. I'm gonna keep these creatures. March my Vial. Again, not really thrilled about that. Not really thrilled about that, but I don't really have a choice. Yeah, I'm just going to put the thing that puts bodies on the battlefield so I can rush this Teferi. That's an option. Oh, the Quantum Riddler. Gonna blink this thing? Yep. Draw more cards. Your synergy is better than mine. Man, this Teferi is actually being super annoying.
So he's doing his job.
Yeah, I think the deck is doing its job. Well, okay, so I finally found a Wanderwine hub. Nice, creatures are unblockable though. So everything is going to attack. I think I'm just gonna send everything at Teferi, and then like whatever happens happens. Or I could send half. No, I gotta send everything at Teferi.
He must die.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe I don't send Mindspring. Block. Maybe I have to send in Mindspring. Just in case there's like a block kill. Yeah, okay. All creatures attack Teferi. Get him! Guess that Solitude on my Mutavault was worth it after all. I thought I was okay with that exchange. I was dead wrong. I could not have been more wrong there.
Now you're just dead.
So... reveal Sig, play Sig. I guess in that case, you know what I could have done? I could have played Sig pre-combat, targeted the token to encourage them to block the token instead of my Mind Spring. Didn't think about that line. So that could have been a little bit better.
Was he dancing?
The Sig?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh, no, they're ephemerate. Do you want to blink your Quantum Riddler again? Or you want to start doing the beatdown? Nope. You want to blink the Quantum Riddler again? All right.
Imagine how hard of a time Batman would have against a Quantum Riddler.
Yeah. Riddle me this, Batman. What's a cat in a box? With the 50% chance that there's poison and 50% chance the poison will not escape.
What the fuck are you talking?
Well, the answer is Schrodinger's cat. What do you call it? Yeah, I guess he would have to say, like, what do you call a cat that blah, 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 blah?
Enigma. Edward Enigma. Jim Carrey's coming back for a Sonic movie.
I'm not in a good spot here. I'm in a terrible spot. So I can ephemerate my Silvergill Adept to draw a card. I 100% I'm going to get hit by, like, a piece of removal. But I think it's time to get greedy. I want to draw the card, block the Ragavan.
Haven't seen that monkey in a little while.
I see it every day, so I don't know where you've been. Yeah, you haven't been here. That monkey hasn't left. Okay, they definitely have... So they have some sort of removal that they didn't want to spend this turn. Interesting. Another Sig. Or do I throw away my Sig and just play another Sig? Yeah, maybe we do this. And I can use the Ephemerate on my Silvergill Adept to draw another card.
Draw that shit.
Or there's another thing I could have done. I could have actually kept the Sig and I just start doing the flipping thing. And I start getting in some serious damage. Another stupid fable. This is weirdly sort of a game, but not really. Okay, put this trigger on nothing. Put it on him. Why not? Ooh, Felia. The blink things. You would be great. A lord. A lord would be pretty good right now.
Barely seen them this game.
Maybe I should even maybe I should even be playing towards one. So I could attack for right now 11, but if I blink the Silvergill Mentor, I'll have like an extra creature on the battlefield. I cannot interact with this. What is this coming in the air? 4/8. It's a bazillion damage. It's a bazillion damage. And what does it want to blink? Oh, it wants to blink the Fable again. That is okay. So I'm now in like so I can't block anything in the air. That's 8 damage. So I need to protect 4 of my life points. I can block one thing. Blink doesn't do anything because I still die. Let's count. 4, 8, 12.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll do it like this.
Math is for blockers.
Yeah, and I'm a blocker. I am a blocker. Well, we probably would be winning if we got to keep at least one of our vials. Like, the game went pretty long, but they exiled both of them. Which is sad. It means, like, vial is a bit of a liability in this matchup. I don't get it. They consigned... What did they consign?
To memory?
Okay, we're going to... Maybe they just wanted to show me that they had consign in their deck. Well, we're going off, but unfortunately it doesn't really interact with our opponent. This is just a little too late. So we finally found a land to play Champions of the Shoal. We finally found a Master of the Pearl Trident, but we're just too short on creatures. We needed like something like that, like a turn ago. Okay, so going into game 2, we might want Path to Exile for Quantum Riddler. We definitely want Tishana's Tidebinder. We definitely want, I think... do we want Consign to Memory?
Yes.
No, this is like sort of a blink deck, but it's sort of not a blink deck. Yeah, I do want Harbinger of the Seas. I might want Force Negation strictly for Teferi. That card's just stupidly evil. Mystical Dispute looks... Oh, actually, maybe instead of Force Negation, we can play with Mystical Dispute. That hits Teferi, but also hits Quantum Riddler. Okay, what cards are not good? I think Ephemerate should be good. That should be a good card. I think all these cards should be good. I think Champions of the Shoal is good. I think this might be like a match where I want to be more mana efficient. Harbinger of the Seas might be bad. Like maybe I'm being too cute with this card. I can see a world where we play Harbinger and they can't really play anything, but they also have Solitude. Like they should get basics. They should. Maybe they won't. So if I get rid of all the Harbingers, like they only need basically 1 plains. They have any? Yeah, they have red. Oh yeah, and also they have Fable. So it's very hard. They have Fable. They have what's it called? Ragavan. So mana screwing them is actually near damn impossible. I'll remove 1 champion. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, we'll submit this.
This creature is nothing like Champion of the Parish.
No, it's not. Our hand is fine. I'll keep. Start with this. Merfolk. Play our Wanderbrine Trapper.
Play it all.
Play Sig next turn. Hopefully it matters. Ooh, they don't do anything. It's great. Put Arena of Glory in the graveyard. We will search for an island with our Flooded Strand. Play our Sig. Hopefully draw a card. So this is like our pseudo Silvergill Adept. Now, I'm gonna call it pseudo Silvergill Adept because it's definitely not always drawing us a card. Like it is like, I want to say maybe it's 50% of the time they're gonna draw us a card. Got a Mutavault. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I guess they're going to chew up my board.
Nom, 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 nom.
So what's the net result? They lose 2 cards. We lose 1 card because this replaced it. So, sorry, the Sig replaced it.
Ugh.
And I don't have to put a creature in place, so they lose the Ephemerate. So they lost 2 cards. I lost 1. We win. We won the exchange. That's what I mean. And I'll just put nothing in play.
Solitude.
On the other hand, I don't know how I can get really good, take advantage of this Tishana's Tidebinder. Except maybe just throw it under this Solitude.
I
did not want to do anything, huh?
Scared.
It's fine. You can play at this game. Do you have like another Ephemerate or something?
He's got 10 of them.
So I'm thinking, okay, we just drew Champions of the Shoal. So now what we can do is we can play Silver. Well, I could just pass the turn again and do nothing. That actually seems quite fine. So if they want to play, for example, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I would definitely like Tishana's Tidebinder or something there. Well, I can definitely Tishana's Tidebinder this Felia. Or you want to do nothing again, you can do that. It really, oh, they did nothing. It really feels like they have no removal in hand. All right, so now we're going to do something. We're going to make a move. I'll show them the Champions of the Shoal. I'll give them the option to play, what's it called? Mystical Dispute. If they do, I'll probably just pay for it. Because I really wanted to hold up Cavernous Soul, so this is my Tishana's Tidebinder cannot get Mystical Disputed. Got Prismatic Vista, that's fine. And like, I'm in a situation where if they want to attack with Felia, blink the Solitude, I'll just counter the leaves the battlefield trigger. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna blink the Silvergill Adept? I'm fine with that. That sounds cool. Or you're gonna counter my thing? Maybe they're gonna counter it with Consign. Oh no, it came back. I drew a card. Ah, this is great.
They should make this dog a planeswalker.
This is like a combo. Well, they got 3. Look how many cards I have. I got so many cards. I'm so happy here. I'm in a good spot here. Okay, Prismatic Vista can only fetch out 1 card out of my deck, so I better go get it. Do you have your own Tishana's Tidebinder? All future Prismatic Vistas are dead. Okay, I need 3 mana for my Tishana's Tidebinder, which means I have 3 mana available. Actually, I'm probably not going to spend 3 mana. I'll probably play probably Lord of Atlantis. Sure, I'll play Lord of Atlantis. And I can attack with Silvergill Adept. Or not. I guess I could do nothing. Or I could pass and then wait. Yeah, I could just pass. I'm not in any rush to win. If they played Mystical Dispute on the Lord, I'd probably just let it get countered. Because I really need the mana up. I think they found something they like. Galvanic Discharge on the Lord. Sure.
Bzz.
You want to attack again? Like, I was totally fine with that exchange. I liked it. It was great. We have we got the Trapper. The Trapper, people. It can trap the Solitude. It's gonna trap them. Okay, how about... Yeah, maybe let's start trapping. Okay, we'll play a Mind Spring Merfolk. That almost looks like something they have to kill. We'll also play a Trapper.
Burn through the ditches and
And now if they... now if we pass the turn too much, we can like tap out with this Mind Spring Merfolk and draw a billion cards.
At least a billion.
Yeah, at least... Okay, Trapper. I don't like it's called Wander Brine. So what, there's a difference between the Wander Brine and the Wander Wine? No. I don't like that at all. Flage.
There he is.
Flage. So it's going to cost 4 mana to come back. We're definitely going to counter this. Oh, you want to kill that one? Okay, so if I... Tishana's Tidebinder this. They attack with Felia. They blink Solitude. I kill Felia. That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. I will not pay the 3. It cannot be countered. You got to read the fine print, opponent. Got to read the fine print. Now, actually, that might have been done on purpose so that they can bring the Flage back. That might have been a feature, not a bug.
That was the old art of Flage.
Sort of want to draw a land here. Didn't draw a land. So now we are just going to pass the turn.
Kind of in a
And
stalemate.
if nothing, well, not really. If nothing happens, I'm going to Mind Spring
Resign.
for 4 cards, at least. Another Solitude. Okay, what are you going to go after? I guess they're going to go after the Mind Spring. They have no cards left, though. We have many cards left. I will let it resolve. We have another Mind Spring in our hand, and I think we're in a dominant position, too. So they're probably going to play Flage. We'll counter it with Mystical Dispute, and then I'll probably start getting aggressive with, like, Champions of the Shoal or whatever. And Lord of Atlantis. Yeah, so the Mystical Dispute, that was not an accident. That was on purpose.
No accident.
We will counter it like this.
Ha! Scumbag.
They play their land out of their hand. I guess it's just important to just tap down this stupid thing.
The pupper.
Yeah, we might as well tap down Felia, not give our opponent a choice.
They should just make that dog the CEO of Hasbro.
I guess they could. All right, let's time to get aggressive. Okay, we're going to play our champion. I'll exile the Silvergill Adept. The champion! The champion has arrived.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Have you ever been against a champion
Da-da-da-da-da.
who got first place?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Not one of those
Da-da-da-da-da.
not one of those participation rewards.
I got one of those once. Track and field, grade 6.
Oh, everyone gets them. I will not attack? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I can tap with this thing. Okay, I will attack for 3. And then I guess I'll play the other Mind Spring Merfolk. hilarious. And then when I tap the Thalia, this thing's gonna trigger. We talked about that earlier. We talked about that. It's beautiful. Here's Quantum Riddler. They're gonna draw 2 cards instead of 1.
They should remake Batman Forever.
Yeah, we're gonna do it the right way this time. So because we tap the champion of the shoal, it triggers, and I guess we can retap the Solitude. The Solitude never untaps. I guess I'm in a bit of trouble if there's like an ephemerate up their sleeve. Oops, was not supposed to do that. I guess I'll just attack with all this stuff and pass. Okay, I still have 1 hollow fountain I can find with this flooded strand. Yes, let's remake Batman Forever. Which, in my opinion, was not the worst Batman. I thought the worst Batman was Batman and Robin. And frankly, since Batman Forever was the first Batman I ever saw, that I actually enjoyed that more than the other Batmans. Quantum Riddler. Plus, I like Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones.
How old is Tommy Lee Jones?
I don't know. He was pretty old way back then. Now he's super old.
Is he even alive? He might be dead.
Oh, he's definitely alive. Don't be playing that game with me. Too many of my friends and family are like, is this person dead? Okay. Oh, damn it. They didn't even let us like draw a million cards with our Mind Spring Merfolk. What a shame. But the power! Oh my god, that was so powerful.
He's 79.
Okay, is Consigned to Memory actually better than I think? How can this interact? My problem is that, like, there's not enough back-breaking things Consigned to Memory can do. So, like, for example, if they play Solitude and they have Ephemerate, okay, we countered the first trigger, but then there's another, they're going to get another one, and then there's another one on the backside. So it's not the end of the world.
If you just keep him as a bench warmer, he's just going to keep crying.
Consigned to Memory can counter the back end of Thalia, the dog. Consigned to Memory can counter, I guess, the front end of Flage. It's just too many, like, small things. I'm not in love with them. Not in love. We didn't even see did we even play Ephemerate that game? I don't think so. It's all lords. It's all card advantage.
Yep.
Maybe Champions of the Shoal should be a 4th. Maybe there should be a 4th. I don't know what to get rid of.
Maybe it should be a Champion of the Parish.
If I can't keep that champion, that might say something about how many champions I can have in this deck.
Master of Waves is the only real champion.
Because I actually think this matchup should be good for... Well, I don't know if it's good for champion, but it's fine. This hand's terrible.
I disagree.
It's we have nothing to do on turn 1. We're on the draw with just these stupid lords. If our opponent plays like Ragavan turn 1, we're dead. I'll mulligan. This hand's better. We're going to keep it, and we're on the draw, so Mystical Dispute's just harder to play. Yeah, I'm just going to dump the Mystical Dispute. Fortunately, they had nothing to do on turn 1. Play our Mind Spring again. Surprise!
Surprise! Maybe Brian was a typo, but they're like, fuck it, we just gotta go with it. Too late now.
Can't go back. Well, this feels like Solitude. A big Solitude. So I'm probably going to play Silvergill Mentor.
Do you think he uses premium or unleaded gasoline?
No idea. Oh, this could be Thalia. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm stupid. Felt I could just come down and block this guy. I should at least play the land so that if they have Feli, I could threaten a Hex Catcher. I'm not representing anything here.
Nope.
Okay, well, that's a relief. I can't play around counter spells, sadly. Yeah, I can't play around counter spells, sadly. So we'll play our Mentor. Behold a Merfolk in play. There was one Merfolk in play. Can also behold a Merfolk in my hand. I didn't need to tell them that.
Behold. Is that just a keyword now for reveal blah blah blah?
Yeah, something like that. Oh wow, look at the value. That was great. That was not bad. Okay, just play land, pass, and let's get into for a few attacks, and then you crack that fetch land with my Tishana's Tidebinder up. It didn't happen. Damn, I get people sometimes. A lot of the thing is like enough time has passed. Like Tishana's Tidebinder is just not in the metagame. It's just not. So people just completely forget about that it exists. Flagiagi. Okay, this is not going to be so bad because we can follow it up with Sig and a Wander Brine Trapper. Okay, you go Saki. I have to play the Ottawa first, so I guarantee the white mana.
Guarantee it.
Okay, guarantee me a card. You Merfolk token. What are you, the mailman? Some sort of package handler. Probably works for what's a Merfolk that works? What's the UPS version of a Merfolk? Is it UPS? Yeah, UPS.
Or USPS.
Or FedEx.
Or Perlator.
I don't know if anyone knows what Perlator is. Except for the Canadians out there. The Atlantis Postal Service. So the what is this? APS? Oh, was this on my trigger the entire time? Okay, we'll play the Trapper.
Get trapped.
Do not wipe my board. I swear to God. Don't do it. So we can start... Okay, so now we're in the spot where we can start, like, flip-flopping Sig. And giving protection to other creatures. And we're still, like, doing stuff. Ah. Why do you do that to us, opponent?
Don't worry, you'll get another one.
So damn rude. Yeah, attack.
Attack.
Felia be damned. I'll play Flooded Strand. Go get a Hollow Fountain. For anyone asking why aren't I playing with Surveil lands, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm just so anti-Surveil land. I'm anti-Surveil land with this deck with Merfolk. It's just too clunky. If you want to play with the Surveil lands, then I think you're just sacrificing some of the other utility lands. No, it's a good question. Did I just play Tishana's Tidebinder for nothing? I'm gonna guess no, because they have Mystical Dispute. I'm guessing they have Mystical Dispute up. And I want to be ready for like a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I guess we can play like another Trapper. Hopefully that doesn't expose us to any problems.
I was going to say, was Hollow One ever banned? But AI says, no, it was Faithless Looting.
At least I got it right. Okay, here's Solitude. Okay, it's definitely going to get ephemerated. So it gets ephemerated. It's going to eat up 2 creatures anyway.
Get in the balls.
So the question is, which creatures do I want eaten up? I mean, okay, I guess I should just start throwing some stuff away. If they want to eat up all the tokens on the battlefield, so be it.
That's something that they should have, crypto tokens in MTG. Have like your wallet tied to your token on the battle.
They might have been thinking about it. That might be crossing their mind. You want everything. You want everything. You want that guy too. Don't I want to give you that guy? This is why I didn't bring Consign to Memory, because if they got this combo, then they got this combo. Maybe the correct thing to... I guess the correct... Well, I don't want to say it was the correct thing. I had the option to just keep attacking with my 2 creatures in play, because then they couldn't get full value. But then again, this is part of like 1 creature. This is like half a card for me.
Fish.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you get a fetch land, Flage is online. Okay, it's just gonna exile. It's fine. I gain some life. I have to keep this Flage in check. 1 fetch land gets a white source, Flage, and then I would just lose miserably. Can't let that happen. That is
dangerous.
Equally ugly. Okay, so now I gotta play this just so that I have like something in play to minus. Force the Teferi to minus. Feels like the game is slipping away here.
No. It's coming back.
Well, I don't think it's coming back. I don't have any answer to this Flage. Oh, look at that. They knew. They knew. They were playing around it perfectly. Oh, no. They might have just drawn that plains. I'll get Island from here. The fact that they have some plains here makes me feel good about my removal. Oh, man. What do I do here? This is 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 cards in the graveyard. All right. Well, here we go. Tasha's Tidebinder aggro. Terrible use. Terrible, terrible. I could have an extra token in play. Okay, we're dead. That was the perfect card for them. They just fetch, get white card. We're going to play a Flage from their hand or something? You don't have enough cards in the graveyard. They're going to realize they don't have enough cards. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's okay. We can concede. They see it coming. Damn it. Close, but no donut. It was but it was a match. It was quite a bit of a match. Yeah. Let's not forget that, like, I think I mulliganed to 5 in one of those games. Was it the game that I won? Maybe it was one of the games that I won. Another way I could have maybe played a little bit better is to have Force. I probably should bring in Force Negation. It's worth it versus just Teferi alone, because this card is too strong. But it also might be worth it versus... Like, it might be worth it versus Ephemerate if my opponent plays Solitude on their turn and then blinks. Or even, like, play... how do I put it? It also might be worth it sometimes versus the Quantum Riddler. Not the greatest value, but at least the Quantum Riddler has to be shuffled away. Okay, that was round 2. Let's move on to round 3. Here for round 3, we have a 1-lander. We have to mulligan. This looks fine. We'll keep this. We might have to dump this Lord. Because the way I can only get basics with Prismatic Vista. I mean, I could keep... I guess I could keep the Lord. We go turn 1, Wonderbrine, Silvergill, and then we just wait for a blue. We just wait for our second blue to cast the Lord of Atlantis. That's fine. That can work too. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that.
Merfolk Scout.
This is a Scout? Ooh,
Yeah.
Sneaky, huh? Ooh, Champions of the Shoal. Fetching turn 1 plane. Something I'm not particularly used to doing. Ooh, turn 1 black source and pass. It looks like we're up against mono black. The Voidwalker.
Hey, all right.
It's been
Classics.
a while. Yeah.
Cards I understand.
We're in that bracket. Just stack for 2, I guess.
The winner's circle.
Oh, this is not the winner circle. This is somewhere far, far beyond the winner circle.
It's the parking lot outside the building.
That's right. Why does it make me hold priority all the time? I don't know how to put it. Like, Magic Online, like, got way clunkier for me. Like, they got rid of all the shortcuts. I don't know how to get rid of them. Like, they got rid of all the, like, obvious pass priority stuff. And it's pretty annoying. Wrench Mine. Target player discards 2 cards unless they discard an artifact card. Alright, just 2 cards it is. I guess we dump... Not my Mutavault. I guess Champion is in trouble.
Daybreak Games is trying to break you psychologically.
I guess we'll keep the Mind Spring, because I can cast that card for sure next turn, and then if I draw the blue source, then we can just buff the entire team. It appears that we're up against the Rack. I think that, thanks to Wrench Mine, I think this is a Rack deck now.
That card is still going strong.
No, it's not. Hence why we're in the 0-2 bracket. But you know what? They're like, well, we're up against a Merfolk deck. Of course I'm up against a Merfolk deck. This is a 0-2 bracket. Actually, they might not be in the 0-2 bracket. Magic Online tries to pair you as close as they can to... Oh my god! Oh, I forgot that they can activate this. So they have my Champions of the Shoal. But I do have Wander Brine Trapper if I need it. Ooh, we have a Sig to draw some cards.
Yeah, see, he's a Wander Wine. Had to be a typo.
Okay, let's make this thing do something. Shadow. Maybe I'm just going to go aggro. Okay, if you put my Champions of the Shoal in play, then I'm just going to have to deal with it some other way. Damn. Damn, I could have played this Mutavault. I could have played Mutavault, played this thing, and then if I this is the like only white card that punished me here. That's okay. I don't regret my decision.
You regret nothing.
And soon I can give protection. Another Urza Saga.
Now would be a great time for 16 Seas Merfolk.
Do they have to cast it? Hold on. You choose an exile card in opponents. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. Does that mean you bypass the casting thing? Okay, so we'll trigger Sig. Sig can trigger. Flood Pits is pretty good. Yeah, I will pay this. Yes.
Sun.
Okay, so we can give something protection. We'll give Silvergill Mentor protection. I'll protect you, Silvergill Mentor. Don't worry. I got you. Protection from all colors. Oh crap, this thing, it makes things colorless. Damn it. Well, that doesn't help me at all.
Niche interaction, but it's going to be backbreaking.
So I can just attack with everything, attack for 5. Okay, might as well do that instead. Wow, didn't even want to block. Now the real question is, do I want to Flood Pits Drowner main phase on this Voidwalker? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how this interaction works. This costs to cast this spell, but they're playing it instead of casting it. And Magic is so anal about its words. The words that it uses all the time.
You need to be a lawyer to understand this shit.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So hire an attorney.
Okay, I'll just pass. And I'm gonna, because there's a world where maybe they're gonna go get a what's it called? Shadow Spear, and then I'm just gonna want to flood pits the creature that they put Shadow Spear on. Okay, they are activating. Goldfish Aroonies. That card I really don't care about at all.
You will.
I mean, maybe. Maybe my opponent is like, yeah, you're gonna care. You don't care right now, but you wait. It's gonna be all over soon for you. But I actually think it's all over for them. Their hand didn't seem to be very good.
Yep.
I was just gonna play Flood Pits, tap something down, go wide. And I guess the math says that if I go wide, I win anyway, but probably not. They just could feel it coming. Okay, cards that I would want. I would assume, like, I don't know for sure, but I think this is a Bowmaster's deck. I might want Consign to Memory just to counter the final chapter of Urza Saga. This is where a Prismatic Ending would be pretty good. This is where it would be okay. Harbinger of the Seas is maybe fine. Maybe fine. But I have to get it in play before Urza Saga gets to chapter 2. Then I'm dealing with an infinite number of tokens. Construct tokens. Sig did some work there, I guess. I sort of want to bring in the Hexcatcher. I just don't know how valuable it would be. I definitely should bring into some Tishana's Tidebinders. I would assume Ephemerate is good. I would assume. What cards are the real question is, like, what cards are bad? I think Champion as a Shoal should be okay. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I do nothing. If they have, okay, so if I knew my opponent has Bowmasters in their deck, which they probably do, I'd probably shave off some of these 1 toughness creatures and then add Tishana's Tidebinder, but I don't know about that. I'm not entirely sure about this Harbinger of the Seas. Maybe I can live without this. Okay, let's bring in Tishana's Tidebinder. Like, Tishana's Tidebinder can, like, sort of deal with Saga. Sort of. Sort of. Not perfectly, but sort of. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Hand's not that good. But it's a rack deck. In fact, was I given the option to go for... No, I wasn't. Okay, I'm going to keep this. It's a rack deck. I sort of have to just keep everything. Don't have a great choice. The less cards you have in your hand, the weaker your whole game is. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Inquisition, basically the same thing. Okay, we lost our 1-drop. Maybe we can get another 1-drop. There's a 1-drop right around the corner. Oh, there was a right around the corner. Okay, we'll play our one. The Thoughtseize bug.
Really?
Came in our favor. They got rid of the card that we drew off the top of our deck.
Loaded right back to the top.
Well, I don't know about that. There's still one in the graveyard. On the other hand, our hand is of no mystery to our opponent. Nothing. Okay, I'll take my other cards. I'm running out of cards here. I'm running out of cards here. I don't get any cards. I got no cards left. I got nothing. I'm naked. Wow. Turn 2. All my cards are gone. Well, I gotta fetch to thin the deck. Oh no! I drew one of my only fetchable lands with these prismatic vistas. I'm gonna play the vistas anyway, just to feign. I don't know. Like, well, I can't play the island because then they'll know I have. How do I put it? If I play the island, they'll have perfect information again. Okay. Rack. So I just have to keep 3 cards in my hand. Now here's the good. Okay, I'm definitely gonna fetch. Here's the good news. I can probably just keep these 3 cards in my hand, and they're invincible versus Thoughtseize. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me! So now this Prismatic Vista is actually just dead.
No, it can shuffle your deck.
I guess I'm just gonna keep the lands in my hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the lands in my hand. I'll just be that I would only be weak to 1 wrench mine or something like that. Or sorry, 2 wrench mines. See, I gotcha. Gotcha. You didn't know about that plains and island. Now you do. But what are you gonna do about it? Okay, they don't have anything though. Okay, we got a lord. Hallelujah. Although they have perfect information. Keep all these lands in my hand. The rack is worthless. Ooh, Mishra's factory. The factory has arrived. Okay, do I have interaction for factory?
I always found something very unsettling about that art of the rack.
Is this?
It's the face on that thing.
So I can, okay, so I can play Sig, make Lord of Atlantis draw a card, attack with just Lord of Atlantis. They'll activate Mishra's Factory, and I can tap it down with the Wander Brine Trapper. I think that works for me. That works for my opponent, which it probably doesn't work for my opponent. Okay, so we'll... This is actually a really good spot for the Wander Brine Trap. Sorry, no, the Sig Wander Wine. It's too many Wander Wines. Too many this, too many that. So they'll activate. I can tap this thing. Get an extra card, which is always good in this matchup. They're not playing like they have anything anyway. Got a Flood Pit Strandner, which would be good next turn versus that card. Versus the Mishra's Factory.
Mishra's Bubble.
Thoughtseize, which helps me. Doing more damage to your own life total than damage to my life total. Where's the Shieldred now? Shieldred around? Oh! Okay, that's awkward. Alright. What answers do we have to... We do have answers. Like, so we have an Otawara in the deck. We also have this Mindspring Merfolk. Does it help me to pay this thing? Might as well. I already drew my card for the turn. When does this activate? It's the first main phase? Yeah. This has... Okay, I'll just make Sig. Protection from everything. Play Mindspring. I'll play a land. I'll play a land. We'll get a Hollow Fountain. And do it with the intention of trying to draw a boatload of cards with Mindspring to try to find...
Otawara.
Ottawa or sink into stupor. Is there anything else? That might be it.
You have them, though.
That might be it. That might be all I have. What is this for 4 mana?
Norn the Wary.
Is it that Sorrow card? The thing that, like... oh, Bloodchief's Thirst. That is not the card to kill. I don't know why you care about that one. This one draws me a lot of cards. Okay, Hollowed Fountain, the only thing I can get.
Come on, Ottawa.
Nothing can attack, so I'm not going to trigger this. Played the Plains, because this Prismatic Vista is dead.
Now rev your engine.
Yeah, vroom, 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 vroom. And I guess we just draw 3 at end of turn. Don't want to draw them now. It's useless drawing it now. Another rack. That doesn't do anything right now. And if we can find, like, Ephemerate, that would be great. Because Ephemerate would allow us to... we rack them, boys. Yep. If we can Ephemerate, then we can reset the Mindspring Merfolk and do this all over again. We do not find Ephemerate. We find nothing. Okay, no, I won't. I guess I can flip, so I can flip them back next turn. Play Mutavault, Ether Vial. Keep a bunch of cards in my hand. I guess I could have played... yeah, I was about to say, I could have kept Ether Vial in my hand for Wrench Mine. We'll definitely dump Prismatic Vista, and I guess Champions of the Shoal. Take 2 damage here.
Come on, big.
Oops, I said no. Okay, we got the Ephemerate. Sure. We'll flip this. Give our Mindspring some protection. Target creature you control gains protection from each color until your next turn. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, so I have to play Ephemerate now. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I screwed that up. Damn. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so this didn't do anything. Okay, now what do I want to do?
He punted.
Okay, I'm going to keep the land. I'm going to keep the land in my hand, just so I can save myself a little bit of life from the rack.
The rack.
Okay, so far things are okay. Rebound, I could... Oh, actually. Is that on the stack? Can I activate this in response? No! Oh, okay, what I should have done was activate the Mindspring for 1,000,000 cards, and then rebound, hit the Mindspring Merfolk. Go back! This is so... Oh, no, okay, hold on, whoa. So this is... this has to trigger. Oh, maybe I'm not allowed. This is... If you cast the spell from your hand as it resolves... Oh, I can... Okay, no, I can still do this. Okay, this is going to target... Oh, no, they want me to stack my triggers first? Okay, I'm going to tap this for 1,000,000. Just draw billing cards. And then we can Ephemerate this thing afterwards. Okay, we still haven't found an answer to that Ensnaring Bridge. Oh yeah, I'm going to cast it. Okay, target the Mindspring Merfolk. To get another Ephemerate, it's hilarious. I will not pay nothing, because I can't afford it.
This is amazing.
I know, it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I can't Ephemerate this turn. Not that I need to. Mindspring has Summoning Sickness right now. Target player discards a card. That's fine. We'll discard the Lord. It's pretty useless.
Kick it up a notch.
Tick this
Bam.
thing up. Say no to that. Could use some more lands.
Well,
I'm going to draw through my entire damn deck.
yeah, and you're gonna get there.
Okay, pass. I think the plan is to draw a million cards with Mind Spring here, but leave 1 mana up for Ephemerate.
We gotta find it this time.
Oh, I gotta find it eventually. No, haven't got there yet.
Spin that wheel. Let's go.
I have another Mind Spring too, just in case. Okay, let's draw a card with Silvergill Adept.
At least we're getting this sick interaction on camera.
Yeah, it's against a defenseless rack player. I mean, just drawing more cards than 3 is enough to beat my opponent, more or less. Now, I do have to find an answer to this bridge. What the hell is this for 3 mana? It's not your turn. You may exile a black card. Destroy all creatures that entered this turn. Oh, the Mind Spring and the Silvergill Adept? Okay, they're gone. Oh no, my interaction is gone. Do I have another thing that I could put in play? Yeah, let's... Oh, I have to put... Okay, so this Rebound... Okay, Rebound on the stack. We'll activate, put a Silvergill Mentor in play. Yeah, we can Rebound. And we'll trigger... Okay, I do it from here. Cast, trigger on here. Go in a token. Say no on the Ether Vial. Play Wanderwine Hub, revealing... Oh, I have a trigger. I'll just say no for now. Wanderwine Hub, reveal Mindspring Merfolk. Play Mindspring Merfolk. It's back! It is back. I'll draw more cards than ever before, too.
Don't play another one of those blood puppets. Come on.
Raven's Crime. I can discard the Prismatic Vista. It's useless. Because I can't draw anything off of it.
He tried.
I'll take the Vial up to 3. At this point, I could, like, turn off one of the racks if I need to. Oh, there we go. We found it.
You were hiding in there somewhere.
Yeah, there was somewhere.
Thank God you got all the man to play it.
3 mana. I have like 1,000,000 power. But you can always use more power.
Now he plays his monster board wipe.
There isn't one.
Poof!
Okay, we won the match.
24. Wow.
That was a lot of damage. It was also a very, very deep interaction. Well, I mean, if my opponent's doing nothing, yeah, our deck is going off now, isn't it? Okay, well, that was round 3. I'll move on to round 4. Round 4, we lost the die roll, but we have a pretty good hand on the draw. We're going to keep it.
We're up against Norwyn the Wary.
No, we're not. We're up against Lousy Pun, who is using an Ajani. I think that's an Ajani.
Oh, red mana.
What is this? 2024 special 8? Could be blue mana. Could be black mana. Ugh, don't Inquisition me. I need that Ether Vial. They might not take the Ether Vial, depending what kind of deck they are.
Vegas odds says they will. Damn.
They took the Harbinger of the Seas. Ooh. You didn't like that card, huh? Didn't like that card one bit. Okay, well. Continue with my Ether Vial plan. I bet I like my Champions of the Shoal in this matchup.
You don't even know what you're up against. Norwyn the Wary.
Probably a deck with creatures.
Come on. Damn.
Artist talent? Is this like Storm or something? Okay, this is... I'm not familiar with what's going on here. Oh, maybe it's Reanimator? if I am to be putting the pieces of the puzzle together at the moment. Maybe it's Reanimator. Can I afford to like cast the Silvergill Mentor? I think I can. I'll get the Hollowed Fountain just in case I need white mana later. So I literally don't see anything. And I'll show them Mind Spring Merfolk. I think they know about that card. Maybe I should have. Do they know about that card? Champions of the Shoal, Harbinger of the Seas. Yeah, they knew about it. They know about it twice now. They also know about the Champions of the Shoal. I'm guessing this is a Reanimator deck.
Guess again.
Another Artist Talent. Very talented of you, aren't you? Oh, it's Dredge. Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
I miss Dredge.
I don't. Not many people miss Dredge. I guess you're one of them. Tick up. Do I could just go hoof for a lot of damage. What's the downside here? I just don't know what's in their main deck now. This is an Otherworldly Glare. So they can go for a big turn next turn. I could go for a big turn this turn. I can hoof for a lot of damage and then play Flood Pits at end of turn. I could also go Mind Spring for 1. I draw a card. Everything gets buffed up. Okay, if I buff everything up, I attack for 5. If I don't buff everything up, I attack for 7. Okay. But theoretically, we attack for even more damage next turn. Okay, we'll go with that line. Okay, so they'll have a big... They're probably going to have a big turn here.
No.
This is their turn to go for a big turn.
Nah.
They might put half their deck in the dumpster, but we do have a Lord, so we can follow this up with like
Grafdigger's Cage,
Flood Pits Drowner into Lord, and hopefully that's enough to win. I just have to hope they don't like Creeping Chill 12 times or something.
Every deck should have a Tormod's Crypt. It's free. 0 mana.
Oh no! I'm glad I didn't like commit to anything. Arclight Phoenix. What kind of removal can you have in your hand? In your deck? Oh, you have Burning Inquiry in your deck too. Golgari Thug. Life from the Loam. Stinkweed Imp. You have Lava Dart? I'm glad I buffed everything up with Mind Spring. Okay, I guess we have to put the Lord of Atlantis in play.
Save everything.
Champions of the Shoal might be good here.
It's no Shoal Dread, but it'll do.
All right. What can you do versus Lord of Atlantis and a bunch of dorks? Oh my god.
Manamorphose.
This is aggressive. Otherworldly Gaze to, I guess, stack the deck. Okay, there's 2 Lava Darts now. You can stack 2 mountains to kill Lord of Atlantis.
Mountain.
But there's how many Arclean Phoenixes? There's 1 Phoenix. It's a conflict right now. There's 2 Phoenixes. So the problem is the Phoenixes can
they dropped in price.
No, they can. Yeah, they did do that, but they can block. Okay, they did find the Creeping Chills necessary to stay alive, and that was the thing I was most concerned about.
Card went from 25 cents to $1 million.
This deck's going off. I might be dead. I might be dead this turn.
No.
Yeah, I'm dead. Wow, that's crazy. Turn 4. Because they can just bring Phoenix and kill me. Okay, and they have perfect information. Let's. I want to see the triggers.
Are you triggered?
I want to see the triggers. How much graveyard hate we have? None! Absolutely nothing. It's a lot of birds.
Lava dork, more like.
New dredge. Well, what's interesting is I can consign all the birds. That's funny. Ha ha ha. Okay, definitely want Force Negation. Definitely want Harbinger of the Seas. Yeah, now I see why they swiped it immediately. Tishana's Tidebinder is pretty sweet. I think actually, okay, the way they're playing their deck, Champions of the Shoal is actually not going to be good. I think maybe against a normal Dredge deck, this card would be fine to tap down, like, you know, was it Prized Amalgam? But that's not what this deck is about. They're going to kill me really fast. That's their game plan. I might want Hexcatcher more than Silver Gillidat. Do I want Ephemerate at all? Maybe not. This is just not what we want. And I probably want the consigns. I just don't know what to get. What does Mystical Dispute hit? It hits. It's mostly a red deck. It's just like mono red Dredge with a bit of blue. And black, I guess. Has hand disruption. Maybe I don't want Tishana's Tidebinder. This is a bit ambitious. No, okay, I gotta shed some stuff. Okay, let's get rid of Flood Pit's Drowner. I gotta get rid of some of this 1 toughness crap. Because this is too weak. Can bring in consign. Maybe I do have to have Champions of the Shoal. Okay, no, maybe I should have some Flood Pit's Drowner. I really don't know what to do here. Flip-flopping on all the cards that I'm bringing in and bringing out. We'll take out some 1-drops, I guess. Oh, they have Lava Dart and Conflagrate. And Conflagrate in the main deck. Was that necessary, opponent? So I want like Flood Pitch Drowner in the event that my opponent like gets a good turn, then gets an Arclight Phoenix in play and just is on blocking duty. Just try to trade with our stuff. I wouldn't be happy about that. But I gotta get rid of 2 cards. Okay, I'll get rid of 2 Mind Springs. I don't know if that's gonna be correct. Keep the rest. Submit.
Submit to Dredge's power.
Yeah. I could be wrong about taking out Ephemerate too. I'm just not sure. Ugh, this hand has just no gas. Doesn't have anything. Yeah, Mulligan. This hand's good.
Fish.
I just don't have any blue mana for the consign, so I'll dump it.
The Crying Man.
Yeah, Crying Man. Okay, definitely keep. Dump consign. Done.
What a baby.
Mutavault. I'll pass. Opponent says, hey, just realized what your username is. Love the content. Thanks. To be honest, I really miss the days people would chew me out because, you know, I'm just some random pleb online. Weren't those days better?
Yeah.
We were always like, say something. Say something. You're suffering. We know you're suffering. Just say something about it. We want to hear it.
I want to hear it. I need your feelings to enjoy your death.
Probably the best thing to do is to play Silvergill Mentor, to be honest. The alternative is to play Hexcatcher to hold up Hexcatcher to counter just Artist Talent, but I don't really want to do that. Seems like a poor use of my Hexcatcher. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like we just won. That looks like game. Game, set, and match.
You could have basics.
Unlikely. And if they do, it's not many. And if it's not, and even if they do, like, I don't think it's gonna do anything.
3, 2, 1.
They took this card from us for a reason last time.
Just keep ripping them. Keep ripping the Harbies.
Oops, I don't know. I did this. I just play Lord. I gotta show my opponent that I did not play my Lord. Whatever.
Poof.
Can never have enough Lords. I suppose they just wanna. They're just playing on to see what's in my deck. They saw enough.
That's the power.
Yeah, that's the power, I guess. That's why we don't throw you away yet, Harbinger of the Seas. You're still good to us. Maybe a little too good. Okay, we'll just run. I think we just run this back.
Whooped his ass. This game is so balanced and fair.
Yeah, that was Magic the Gathering right there. Just how I complained about Storm killing me on turn 2. I'm sure they were like, this stupid Harbinger of the Seas. On the draw with no 1-drop. Yeah, we have no 1-drop. We also have no hope here. There's no, it's like no 1-drop, no interaction. I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, so we have 1-drops. This is like the I'm gonna keep it, but this is the type of hand that could just like lose miserably. I guess we'll dump a Cavern of Souls, 'cause this is apparently a hand disruption deck. They did have Thoughtseize the first time, and it looks like they've Inquisition. Looks like they have Inquisition again. No Harbinger of the Seas this time.
Good.
You could put your fears to rest. Took the Lord.
Huh.
Oh, trappers for days. Gonna trap them. Gonna trap them. Okay, Faithless Loading. A classic. Classic Dredge card. It's back.
Yeah. How many years was the band?
6, I guess.
Jesus. There's still hope for you, Black Lotus.
Stinkweed Imp.
If that card can come back, Black Lotus.
Yeah, if that card can come back, anything can come back. Oh, we got the Harbinger. I just need to draw a land necessary for it. Attack for 2, play our Mentor. Behold this
Behold.
this foolish little trapper in play. Hope our opponent just doesn't go completely off. It doesn't seem like they have a super powerful turn. But I mean, like, they're going to start getting the dredging going. Here comes the dredging. I'm guessing I'm hoping cards go in the graveyard. Okay, Lava Darts. You got an island. It's a very foolish decision, opponent. Okay, so we have Stinkweed Imp, Burning Inquiry, Artist Talent, into the Flood Maw. Okay, this is another Faithless Looting, Creeping Chill. Okay, if I draw a land, I guess that's game over, because I assume that their only way of getting out of the getting out of this pickle is dismember.
That's a pickle, all right.
Land? Can I just rip a land here?
Big one.
Any land is good. Any land is a good land. I threw away a land. I'm a fool.
You didn't know.
I didn't know Harbinger was on top of my deck.
You crybaby.
Okay, here's the good news. We can actually use the mana. There's one Lava Dart in the graveyard. But no Conflagrate yet, which would just crush me. That would be so bad. Okay, still no... I'll let that resolve. It's more important to like stop an Arclight Phoenix from entering the battlefield.
Oh yeah.
Is there a Faithless looting? Oh, okay.
Whiff.
Probably I should counter this. You know what? I'm gonna counter this damn thing. Is there another lava dart? So many phoenixes in the graveyard.
Land.
Okay, land. Land or I'm dead. Because there's so many phoenixes in the graveyard. Certainly my opponent will play like 3 cards. Was it 3 spells next turn? If you've cast 3 or more, yeah, that's easy. We're gonna have to...
Yes!
We got it! I'm gonna reveal my Harbinger of the Seas! Would you like to concede yet?
Say something. Get mad. Angry.
These are all islands, not mountains soon. How many lava darts? It doesn't even matter because once it enters the battlefield, it's too late. So I guess... Oh, I guess I shouldn't have shown. I'm a fool. I should have shown the Wanderer Brine Trapper. Unless they have an answer to this.
And now all the blood drains from his face as he realizes.
The 1-card win condition. Did not come in Lorwyn Eclipse. Oh, we can still cast that card.
You helped him.
But can my opponent play 3 cards? That's 2. This only surveils. It doesn't actually cast anything. Finds another lava dart, but those are all
Red
islands.
mana.
Yeah, no, it's all blue mana. They can cast a lava dart. That's 3 spells. I lose. How many phoenixes are there? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 3.
You take the hit.
So there's 3 phoenixes. Okay, so I don't die. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. I got Wanderer Brine Trapper. Wanderer Brine Trapper can tap down the phoenixes to get in for victory. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, damn it.
Wow, you got all of them.
Too many of them. Well, nothing's going to attack right now. I mean, I guess I could attack with this, and then what? Like, it's almost impossible for my opponent to bring these things back from the dead. How many lava darts are in the graveyard now? There's so many lava darts, but no mountains. 6, yeah. Okay, attack.
You're gonna block?
Oh, they have Into the Flood Maw in their deck. Fascinating. No, of course they won't block. Fortune favors the brave. Okay, so they can find Into the Flood Maw, which there's only, I guess, 2 left on the deck. You found another Otherworldly Gaze? This is awful. Okay, Surveil 3. Does not draw cards, though, thank God.
Ha!
Okay, we win the match.
Good game.
Yeah, we were gonna. They saw the line. We were gonna Wander Brine Trap 2 things down and then attack for victory because our opponent's at 4. Oh, sweet.
Harbinger is rough.
Oh yeah, it is.
Rough like sandpaper.
It's I mean, you know, as much of as I am buffing up this Wander Brine Trapper, I mean obviously the real
MVP.
Yeah, MVP was our Harbinger of the Seas. Okay, that was round 4. Let's move on to round 5. Round 5, we lost the die roll. We have a good hand on the draw, though. We're going to keep. Great hand. I don't know about great, but it's good. It's fine.
It's a hand.
It's got a bunch of new cards in it. We got our Sigs and our Silver Gill Mentors.
And we're up against Vengevine.
I don't know about that.
I predicted.
I guess we'll play Wonderwine Hub, showing a Silver Gill Mentor. I don't know what I want to commit that Prismatic Vista to yet. Might have to get the planes if we draw Harbinger of the Seas in the first few turns. Especially since we have Ephemerate now. This is a zoo? How can people feel like they can afford to just fetch and do nothing on turn 1?
The brave.
They're very brave. Oh, it's Eldrazi.
See, I told you. It was Eldrazi.
When did you say that? Where was that prediction? It's all on camera, you know. Well, no, we still don't have to commit our Prismatic Vista. I'm gonna Kozilek's command this thing. I'll show them the Mind Spring that we're about to play. It's okay. What's nice about Ephemerate is I can... It's like an okay counter to the, what's it called, Kozilek's command.
Not great, but okay.
It's okay. Well, the thing is, all the modes on Kozilek's command target, so I can't counter the whole thing, but if they're trying to kill my creature... Okay, they went to kill my creature anyway, apparently.
Yeah, screw that token.
Yeah, basically. They didn't want to
Feel the
lose value.
Feel the full brunt of the universe crushing you.
What the hell's this? Karn? No, Ugin. Okay. Big something. Big kahuna. Oh, look for land. Eat up, chew up my land. Uh-huh. So we'll get this thing. Unfortunately, this hand is a bit awkward, or the board is a bit awkward. Because if I want to use Ephemerate, then I need to go get a Plains. If I get a Plains, it's hard to use Mind Spring Mentor. And I guess I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, pass. This looks pretty losing right now.
See, there's the Vengevine.
What Vengevine?
There he is.
That's Vengevine?
Yeah.
The Ugin?
They just printed a new Ugin, didn't they?
You know what? It's sort of... You know what? As stupid as that comment is, you know, I can sort of see it. I can sort of see it. Malevolent Rumble. Wait, what do you mean? Reprint?
Didn't they print a new Ugin recently?
They print like a new Ugin every month. So the answer is yes. There's an infinite number of Ugins in this game.
I did not know that.
We're on our way to playing like Ugin the deck. Just like you can play like Liliana the deck or...
Jace the deck.
Yeah, Jace the deck. So many Jace Planeswalkers. How many of you out there have like all you know, basically a Planeswalker Kindred deck, but not like of only that one character? Can make Gideon the deck. Hell, that was a standard deck for a while. The Talisman. Okay, Talisman can resolve.
Bzz.
Please attack for 3. I would appreciate it.
Attack for 0.
You did not attack for 3. How rude of you. So I guess I'm... Okay, so I'm going to play the Sig. Because Sig is unblockable. And then it can make future cards unblockable. My opponent's reading this thing now.
Taking notes. Like a responsible player.
Oh, they have another Kozilek's command.
Imagine getting actually trapped underneath that falling water. You'd die instantly.
I should have fetched first, then played Sig.
It's like millions.
Because I don't have Ephemerate up now, and it seems like they have another Kozilek's command. But it would cost them their token, if that matters to them, which I don't think it does. Ugh, that's so frustrating and stupid. Oh! Oh! God, that's infinitely worse. And Ephemerate wasn't doing anything about that at all. Okay, yeah, I'll still get the planes, I guess. What the hell, opponent? What was that all about?
Big beefy boy. You liked it.
I got another Sig. That's the silver lining out of all this, I guess. Okay, we'll play.
Unfortunately, silver isn't doing too well right now. So.
Okay, we'll play this. I guess I'll show another Sig. That's okay. I don't really have any plan versus anything my opponent's doing. When can they play this Emrakul? Fortunately, no one can block this, so even if they play Emrakul, like there's just nothing they can do about it. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard. Landfall whenever land enters. Mill a card, sure. Okay, I guess you can play this Eldrazi Temple if you want it.
Play that. They put Soul Ring on a Merfolk token.
Okay, let's do this again. Please. Oh, blowing me out with a main deck board wipe. It's awkward for creature-based decks these days. It's so awkward. I think I should take this up to 3. Just in case I draw Harbinger of the Seas.
Big.
I can still play a lot of 1-drops right now.
There it is.
Like that one. Ah, this thing is devoid. I'm stupid.
I wonder if those mushrooms taste good.
Protection from all colors, but not what I needed to have protection from. Whatever. I guess we're going to draw a card once every second turn. Maybe. Maybe not. So one thing I could have done was play... Okay, so not... Okay, no, flipping it is still fine because I need to flip it back in order to do it. I don't even have blue to flip it back. Oh, no. This is just too clunky.
Flip it back now.
Can't, like, this Emrakul get played? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. There's 6 card types in the graveyard. You have 100 bazillion mana. You have mana all over the place. When is this Emrakul getting played? Apparently not anytime soon.
Here it comes.
It's Ugin instead. Cast the spell, exile a permanent. That's 1 or more colors. Yeah, I had no protection versus that anyway. Okay, we're done here.
He saw enough.
Yeah, I saw enough. And sadly, we were a little too clunky with our Ephemerite. Ephemerite did not do it. Okay, so we want Harbinger of the Seas. We probably want Force negation. Tishana's Tidebinder is so-so. We definitely want Consign. I think I like the 1-drops. There's some targeted removal. There should be some. Like, usually post-board they bring in Dismember. And there's always Kozilek's Command at first anyway. I think Champions of the Shoal should be great here. I think. I could be wrong because of the tokens. There could just be a flood of tokens that I can't deal with. Sig is okay, but not great. No, maybe I'm gonna shave the champion here. I'm just gonna be more low to the ground, and I'll get rid of. Maybe I just don't want Ephemerate. Bring in one Tishana's Tidebinder. Yeah, we basically replace Ephemerate with Consigned to Memory. You know, as cute as Ephemerate is, I don't know if it's for the deck. I just don't know if it's for the deck.
No, it's perfect where it is.
I'm already starting to like think like, is Sig good enough for this deck in the current environment? I'm starting to lean to no. I just really don't like that this card does nothing by default. Like it's the ETB needs to be really guaranteed, and it's just so 50-50 with this card.
It's probably designed by Richard Garfield.
And it's still like pretty like our opponent wasn't even doing anything, and we had a lot of turns, and we couldn't really make any good use out of this card. Still love the Wander Brine Trapper though. Still love that card, that's for sure.
Should have been a blue card.
Yeah, I don't know why this is white. This is so weird. Maybe this blue just doesn't tap creatures.
You can turn them into frogs, though.
Hand is good enough. We'll keep. Hopefully we just curve right into Harbinger of the Season. Win. Oh, that's just great. Opponent stole the draw. This opponent stole the play from us. Got rid of an Emrakul though. I'll just get an island. Mind Spring pass. Good God. How much removal's in this deck? I didn't think that was like a standard card to be in this deck. Okay,
That's a card you should be playing with again.
They're ramping. They're getting green. Well, unfortunately... Okay, I'm going to go get a Hollowed Fountain. I don't like that we're thinning our deck when we desperately need another land. No, that was such a good spot for our Flood Pits Drowner. So I mean for I think it's a good spot for the Harbinger of the Seas. Maybe not. Now we're gonna get crushed by a Sower.
In theory.
Oh, Sower wasn't played.
Land. Land would be hot right now. Boom! Damn.
I think there's a Kozilek's command. I mean a Kozilek's return in hand. They're just waiting for the right moment for it. I guess I'm just going to do... I guess I should bait it out.
Just get it over with.
Something like that. I'll show a Lord of Atlantis.
Like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Because if they don't cast it, then it's not gonna be good when I have Harbinger of the Seas. I wonder, are they just lacking a second colorless mana right now? They seem to be choked on colorless. They have one colorless source.
Yeah.
That's sort of what
Land.
it feels like.
Are you really gonna make it?
Okay, hold on. How much this is? 8. Is this lethal? 3, 6, 9. It's lethal.
You just gotta go for it. You have no choice.
No, I don't do that. We're gonna play around something. I'm gonna play around. I can feel it. I can feel it in my Merfolk instinct. Oh, I guess they just had spot removal. Well, in
spotty
that
at best.
case, okay, I'll play a Lord post combat. Looks weird. Probably looks really weird. Would that have killed them? It would have been 4 more damage. Would have went down to 2. Okay, no Kozilek's return. They definitely would have played it right then and there. Still no colorless mana.
Yikers, Pog. Just gonna brute force something.
Okay, the Sire of 7 deaths.
Wow.
Okay, land.
Yes!
For the Harbinger of the Seas.
Please.
So that we can get our island walk. Not you, Lord of Atlantis. You stay behind. Not you. Don't get so excited here. Not so excited. Okay. Yeah, they're... Okay, I don't know what... This had like a removal deckhand. That was just weird. I don't know. This deck may not be what it looks like a regular Eldrazi deck. But, oh, no. You know what? They have Unholy Heat. I forgot. Yeah, they do play with Unholy Heat. It's not too unusual. Should I have Path? No. That sounds terrible. No, I'm just going to click it back.
Chubby Meatball's eating her crunchies.
Chubby Meatball loves the crunchy stuff. I should have actually considered bringing in 2 Champion of the Shoals. If this is how the game is going to be played out. Oh, this hand's great. So long as we don't get squashed. Very, very quickly. Like the bugs that we are. Or fish. As long as they don't shoot the fish out of a barrel.
Can't really squash a fish. Too slippery.
Merfolk, come counter this. Not that you were trying to counter anything.
Now we're going to see the Vengevine. It's in there.
Commercial district? Yes. 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 Bajuka Bog, useless versus us.
Wild Nikachu.
No. Well, they've got Unholy Heat 100% of the time here. Attack.
That's unholy.
Fetch out Island. Just play Silvergill Adept. Draw cards. Hopefully draw something useful. That's not that useful. And I need my opponent to tap out, but I doubt they're going to do that. They're not that stupid. See, they're playing patient. They're playing very patiently. They're playing good. They're playing good, honest Magic. Ooh, they have a lot of removal. What does that mean? Okay, let's play a Lord. Lord, attack for 2, and then we'll play Wander Brine Trapper. And then I'll fetch 4 planes.
To Meatball.
Okay,
Play your Bazooka Bob or whatever.
And like if they play Kozilek's Return here, then that's when we can throw out a Harbinger of the Seas. So they're a bit mana screwed here, but they also might be pretty heavy on removal. Not in this case. Okay, so I can now potentially sink the very next play. Okay, we don't even need Harbinger of the Seas at this point. I think we can just win with what we got. Okay, yeah, they just conceded.
Nice.
Yes, it is. It's quite very nice. Okay, let's go to our collection. Okay, so what do we look? So we got what? We went 3-2.
You took it back.
It's not that. Yeah, we had a bad start, but it was not too bad.
It wasn't the deck's fault. It was the metagame.
We lost to the good decks though. We lost to Storm. We lost to Jeskai mid range. I don't like that. We beat the decks that are not big in the, or like we did beat the Eldrazi deck. So that I guess that we've got that going for us. Okay, so what do we can say about the deck? I'm not 100% sure about Ephemerate. There's a lot of decks where like, you know, like we get enough value out of the cards anyway. I mean, the Ephemerate did shine versus very specifically that Rack deck. That Rack deck, however, is not like a general part of the metagame. Or I don't need so many Ephemerates. I can just use a few of them. Huh?
Brutal.
I did not like how Sig played. I would just rather this is more copies of Flood Pit's Drowner or Silvergill Adept. Like this, like
Or Norn the Wary.
I think people are just. Oh, I shouldn't say it. Like I've only played like a small percentage of games, but like this card has to do a lot, and our worst matchups are super fast decks where this card doesn't do very well, with the exception of maybe being on the play versus Storm, and we like play one drop and then throw a Sig immediately and draw a card. But it's it's very clunky. It's sorcery speed, it's mana intensive. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I gave it a second shot, and it's just medium. It's just a medium card. There's situations where it's good, but I don't like when it's bad. The ceiling isn't worth the floor. Like we cannot afford to be playing so high variance. Whereas I think Silvergill Adept, great. Flood Pit's Drowner, great. And honestly, I'd just rather these 3 Sig were just 2 more copies of Silvergill Adept and 1 more copy of Flood Pit's Drowner. Wanderbrine Trapper was great. Like that. Think of all the games where we had a random 1-drop on the battlefield turn 1. It was easier to keep more hands game 1, and so on. The only other thing is like we don't have any good interaction. Like the problem with white, strangely enough, they don't kill creatures very well. Like Path to Exile is not a good removal spell. Who's playing Path to Exile in Modern? Nobody. Like nobody's playing this card, or very very few people. It's
back.
It's not coming back. It's mostly like Solitudes and Phlages, like that. That's the white removal in the format, and I'm sort of missing Dismember. Just has like a smidge of interaction, just a little bit of interaction. But maybe I should just be siding this in more aggressively or something. So, champion of the show. I don't know. Maybe the third one isn't good. I love the 2, and maybe I should be keeping it in the deck for more match. Like actually, this would have been great versus that Eldrazi deck. It would have been fantastic. Whatever's in play, you tap it down. It doesn't die to... Well, it dies to Unholy Heat, but it doesn't die to Dismember or Kozilek's Return. And it's harder to kill with Kozilek's Command. So I probably should have sided this in. I probably should have kept it in. I'll have to think about how to push this deck forward. But, like, I don't... Like, is it worth it? Just have white for Wanderbrine Trapper? Maybe? I certainly liked it. Yeah, I don't know. If anyone else wants to make Sig work, go for it. I'm probably dumping this thing.
If you can make it work, I'll give you $50.
That is not legally binding. Okay, anyway, thank you very much. I hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the deck. This has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, playing Azorius Merfolk in Modern.